Hey y'all, you know what time it is? I'm sitting here waiting on Dylan to get here from his school where they bus him from to and from here at the Galleon High School, which people that know me knows about the bullying situation that I went through with Dylan here in the local high school. That's why I had to move him schools, but it should say something to Galleon when they have to bus a busload of kids from the high school, a busload of kids from the middle school, a busload of kids from the intermediate building to this school because of the bullying situation here in Galleon. I'm not going to get into all that. That's something else for a different topic, but today Brian turned the big 5-0. So after I picked Dylan up, I got to run out to Save a Lot. I thought I had a cake mix, some frosting at the house, but I don't. So I got to go get that so I can make him a birthday cake. And then we're going to have steak. I'm not sure if I'm going to fix baked potatoes or not with the steak, but I'm going to saute up some garlic and mushrooms to go on the steak. See what I can find or what looks good to me when I'm at the store. I hate sitting here sometimes on this waiting for Dylan to get here. But it's so much better to have to sit here and wait on him than have to worry about my kid's mental state for being picked on. Sorry guys, I got to take this. My old man just messaged me. You don't know what I'm doing for him for tonight for his birthday. So, hi Donna. Well, that's fine, sweetie. I'm just sitting here at the school waiting for Dylan to get here. If you have to go, you have to go. It's no biggie. But hopefully his bus gets here at a halfway decent time. A lot of times it's supposed to be here at 2:30 every day, but here lately it's been quarter till closer to 3 before it gets here. Like I said, then I got to go home, make Brian's dinner for work before he goes to work tonight, and his cake. Thank God Dylan's off tonight, so I don't have to worry about taking him home, him eating something, changing clothes, taking him to work, wait around, do whatever I need to do around the house until it's time to pick him up for work to come back home to make sure Brian's lunch is packed, his coffee's made, and everything. That way he can get up and get ready and out the door for work. I've been picking on him all day because today's his 50th birthday. He's not liking it, but he'll get over it. He knows how I am. I always tell him that he was fishing with Moses, and he tells me that I'm older than him, which I'm not. That Medusa was my hairdresser. No, we're always joking around, picking on each other. Hi, how you doing, Art? Hi, Dream Angel. I'm just sitting here waiting for my son to get his bus to get here from the other school. I don't know if some of you that's new or hasn't heard my story with Dylan and the bullying here in our local schools. I literally have to have him bused to an open charter school because of the bullying situation that we had here in the local school. 6 years, almost, there was 7 hospitalizations for trying to commit suicide because of the bullying here. So, but thank God I found the Tomorrow Center through a friend of mine. And I love that place where he goes now. He loves it up there. Used to be when he was here, had to go to Guyan. He was up every morning throwing up, Mom, don't make me go. Please don't make me go. I don't want to go. Now he's mad if he can't go. He loves it up there, and he went from D's and F's here in Guyan to, you know, A's, B's, and I think he has like one C the last time I checked his grades. So, he's doing a lot better since he's been at the school, and they have taught him so much. Guyan just kind of pushed him through the cracks. But I'm telling you, the Tomorrow Center has been a blessing to us and for us. Like I said, I just thought I would go live and chit chat with you guys for a little bit while I was waiting. I still got so much to do when I get home. I just haven't felt like doing anything. But like I said, before we go home, after I get him, we got to run to the store because I got to get the stuff to bake Brian a birthday cake today for his birthday. I've got dinner to cook to make him dinner, and it just seems like it's one thing after another. I'm never done running or doing this or doing that. But I got to say, today I was lazy. I didn't do nothing but kind of sit around the house and spend time with Brian until he went to sleep so he can work tonight. Figured today was his day, so I spent what I could with him instead of doing what I normally do. I didn't clean it all today. Usually once he goes to bed for work, I get the house cleaned up in the mornings when I wake up and make sure that whatever dishes we dirty is done. And I was like, ugh. I was so glad to find out that Dylan was off today because it's like, yes, I got so much to do, but I don't have to worry about running home, letting him get something to eat, then running him to work, and then pistol farting around until it's time to pick him back up from work. I've just been kind of being lazy today, spending time with Brian. But I always tease him because he's older than I am. But I was jailbait when he was 18. And they keep telling him that I should have got the over the hill stuff and posted it all over today for his birthday around the house. He's actually 8 years older than me. I'll be 42 in February, and he just turned 50. Oh my God. One point in time, when I first got sick and became disabled, I couldn't even tell you that I would be here today. Because honestly, when I was laying down at Ohio State University Hospital, almost an hour and a half away from home, not knowing what was going on, if I would ever be able to walk or anything again. That boy, my son, is what made me fight every day so I could come home to him. That was my reason for living right there. He's my big teddy bear. Dylan wouldn't hurt nobody. He might be a big boy, but he's a pushover. I think I only seen that boy get mad twice. Really mad twice my whole life. His whole life. And both times it was because someone said something about my mother. And he didn't talk about my mom, especially to Dylan. Dylan thought the sun rose and set on my mom, and my mom did him and my nephew Justin. When she passed, I think that's when a lot of his depression really started coming out. And that's when he started having a lot of problems at school and stuff too, was when Mom was dying. Sorry guys, I'm lighting up a cigarette. But, yeah. Oh, Donna, I miss my mom with something fierce. My mom just wasn't my mom. She was my best friend. We did everything together. And if I wasn't over there helping her do something at her house, if I was having one of my flares or something and I just couldn't do it, we were on the phone all day long, back and forth with each other. It was nothing for my mom and I to call each other 7, 8 times a day if I couldn't go over there. You know, and I tried to help. I took care of her, up to the end. And it was hard. She always told me she would never die with me in the room. I'd woke up puking my head off and run the temperature. And at that time, she was in ICU. They were basically just keeping her alive on machines. And I told Dad, I said, I don't think I'm going to go over today, Dad, or I'm not feeling good. I've been throwing up, but I'm running a temperature. So I'm not going to go over to the hospital today. My Uncle Junior, which just passed, he came over to the house to pick me up to bring me to get Dylan from school. And I got the call from my dad that Mom had just passed. And I lost it. Thank God my Uncle Junior was with me. And I went into the office. I didn't even wait for that final bell to ring in the parking lot. I told him I needed Dylan, and I needed Dylan then. And I had to tell him that Nanny was gone. Nanny wasn't here no more. And my heart was already breaking because I just got the news my mom had died. But to see him cry and sob the way he did, because he was a nanny's boy, he really was, it broke my heart. Literally broke my heart. Good thing the camera ain't on me right now because you guys don't need to see me all teared up. Ooh. But and I know Alicia just lost her mom. And I've reached out to her because I know what it's like to lose a parent. And it's not easy. And I know she'd made a post about, she didn't realize when she went over to get some of her mom's clothes, and when she got out of the car, that she smelled her mom in that scent. I remember those days all too well. And the ones whose parents are still here, don't let a day go by without telling them you love them. Because my biggest regret was not being there the day that she died. My dad and my sister went down to the cafeteria to get something to eat and came back up and heard the flatline monitor going off. and seeing the nurses and stuff in there, and they told them that Mom was gone. Because Mom had a DNR. She didn't want to be brought back. But that woman even had to be stubborn in death. She died on leap year, you know. Technically, I can only celebrate her actual death date every 4 years. But there is nothing in this world I wouldn't have done for that woman. Nothing. My biggest fear when I laid down there, Ohio State University Hospital, paralyzed, was, am I going to leave my son? And I wouldn't give up. I fought every day. Hi, Jean. Thank you for stopping in. But this time of year is hard too, because this was her favorite time of the year. My mom loved Christmas. And I'm happy I still have my dad, and my dad does a lot for me and my son. But I know he's getting up there in age too. It is difficult. Hi, Capri. But everybody that knew my mom and sees me says I'm Mom's mini me. I took after Mom, and my sister took after my dad. My mama would have gave you the shirt off her back if she thought you needed it. But she could be a firecracker too if you made her mad. And that woman taught me so much. So much. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about my mom. February will be 7 years that she's been gone. But you know, like if you get good news or you get bad news and you want to call somebody, I catch myself still picking up the phone to try to call her, and she's not there to talk to anymore about it. She needed to go shopping. I went over and got her. I took her shopping. Anything she needed, I was there. Mom could call me up and be like, baby, can you come over? I need help doing this. Don't even think about it. I was there. But I also know I have an angel in heaven now looking over me too. Because I could have gave up so easy when I was sitting down there at Ohio State, you know, fighting for my life when the Guillain-Barré syndrome paralyzed me. But I think she was part of the reason and gave me the fight, to not give up. Because that woman was a fighter. No doubt about it, all the stuff she's been through. It is heartbreakingly, very heartbreaking. And Mom always wore White Diamonds perfume. I can't smell that perfume without thinking of my mom. I have a bottle I keep in my purse that was hers. Just because I didn't want it thrown away. Which Dad's remarried. And I can't say nothing about Rosie because she's good to my dad. She takes care of my dad. I moved away for a while just to get out of Gallion for a while. But I came back and I live about 3 blocks away from my dad. My sister bought the house right next door to my dad and lives right next door to him. But they say home is where the heart is. My heart's here in Gallion. My family's here. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone. See, when I sit by myself like this, I just kind of ramble. Honestly, Lee, not very well today. Some days are better than others. But, on top of the Guillain-Barré, which Dr. Bedore, for my last appointment with my neurologist, said that is back flaring. Hi, Carmen. On top of the fibromyalgia, the lupus, I have good days and bad days. But I'm thankful every day that God wakes me up. I'm having a okay day today, I guess, Carmen. I'm not hurting too bad, but I got a lot of stuff to get done. So I picked Dylan up. I said, thank God he don't have to work tonight. I had to run to the store and get the rest of the stuff that I need to make Brian's birthday dinner. Go home, get that started. At least I don't have to try to rush to get Dylan home, let him eat, take him to work, then go back and do it all, and then go back and pick him up because he's off tonight, thank God. I'm just waiting on his bus. Should be coming here anytime. I gotta run to Save a Lot to get a few things, which is the only like real grocery store we have here in town besides the two Dollar Generals and Dollar Tree. We used to have, it was called Geyer's Supermarket, but they went out of business. So unless you want to travel out of town, Save a Lot or the dollar stores is the only choices you have. So I already have the steak out at the house, getting it marinated. And I gotta go get him a cake, some frosting, so I can make him a birthday cake for his birthday today, because today's Brian's birthday. And then I gotta go to the dollar store, Dollar General, to pick up some pop. And then Dylan and I will be on our way home as soon as we get done doing all that. Normally my dad will take him in the morning for me to school because Brian ain't home in time by the time he has to be here to get the bus. And then a lot of times Dad will pick him up from here for me and take him home every now and then. If I've got to do something like I had to go to the store to get the stuff to finish up dinner tonight, then, I'll tell Dad, hey, I'll just pick him up tonight. That way you don't have to. You can have a break. But I think I'm going to leave. Go ahead and log off here. I sure will, Carmen. Dylan's bus should be here soon. That way, as soon as he gets here, I can grab him and we can run to the store and stuff. I will try to catch you all later. Have a good day.